Hey guys, thank you for checking out my video today. Today is Sunday. I'm off today. Don't mind the mess. I am going to tackle my house later. My daughter's out with her father for the weekend, and I didn't even sleep in this morning. I woke up at about 8 o'clock and just kind of hung out, watched some YouTube videos, and then I had this brilliant idea that because I was bored, I should go shopping and pick up a couple things. So I went to Ulta. I've been wanting to pick up a couple things anyway because I've been watching the Beauty Vault on YouTube, and she's from Canada, she's from Vancouver. You guys who follow me know that my mom remarried, and so I lived in Canada for a little while. I actually lived in Kamloops, which is like 4 hours away from Vancouver, but as soon as I started watching her videos, I was just like, oh, this girl's so awesome. Like, I like her. And she does a lot of videos with drugstore makeup, and she always raves about Essence Cosmetics, and I know that Ulta sells Essence. I've never tried anything except for a lip gloss once a long time ago, so I wanted to try a couple things. I also have been hearing a lot of people talk about, well, I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, this is my receipt. I only spent $40 when I went to Ulta today. Yay! That doesn't happen very often. I know you guys know. Or sometimes when you do go to Ulta and you spend $40, you only walk out of there with like one product or half a product, because if you stay on the high-end side, it can be extremely pricey. But I did not get any high-end products today. This is all drugstore stuff from Ulta. So the first thing that I got, I wanted to try, so I always go and I get my eyebrows waxed, and I'll wax my lip too, and I usually end up walking out of there paying somewhere between $15 and $20 each time, probably just over 20, like 21 or 22 by the time I leave a tip. And I honestly should go every like 2 weeks, but I usually don't. I usually push it off for like 3 to 4 weeks, and it's just bad idea. So I decided to pick up some wax. I'm going to try this myself. I've never used this. I've never waxed myself at home before, but this is the Moom Organic Hair Remover. It looks pretty easy and self-explanatory. I don't even think you have to heat it up. It doesn't say that you do. It just says, it just says spread on skin, rub strip on top, and pull it off. So, it says Moom should never be used hot. Can cause serious injury. So I guess you just put it on like that, just the way that it is. And these strips supposedly are washable and reusable. So we will see how it goes. I'm kind of nervous. My eyebrow lady that I used to use is on the opposite end of San Antonio now, so unfortunately it's not as easy for me to make it out to her, and I haven't seen her probably in about a year. When I go into the other places and I try to tell them, like, keep the shape the same, don't jack up my shape, I want the shape the same, just clean up the edges, they're like, okay, I'll just clean up the edges for you, and then I walk out of there with half an eyebrow, or it's like shorter than it was, or my little pointy piece is missing. So at this point I'm just like, forget it, I'm just going to try to do it myself. Alright, so since I was already speaking about NYX, today when I went into Ulta, NYX had one buy one get one 50% off. So I tried the HD Photogenic Concealer. I've been hearing great things about this. I love the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I just bought a new thing of that matte concealer. But it's a little bit, like, it's perfect for my skin. Like, it's a perfect shade for my skin, but I wanted something a little bit lighter so that I could use it as right here under my under eye area. And so I just wanted to try the NYX, and that was pretty inexpensive. And then I got this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Cairo, C-A-I-R-O, but this is what it looks like. This is a swatch of it right here. And I actually have another color, I believe it's in the color Sydney. It's a beautiful pink matte color from NYX, and I just adore it. I put this color on my lip when I was leaving Ulta, and then I also picked up some Essence lip gloss, and I'm wearing this Essence lip gloss on top of that NYX color right now. But the Essence lip colors that I got, they're the Triple XL Shine lip glosses. This one is in the color Bright Side of Life. I'll take a swatch in just a minute. And then this one is like, it's in the color Nude Candy. I have so many colors that are similar to this. I don't even know why I got it. Because I'm a junkie, a makeup junkie, and I need help. All right. So here are the swatches. These two right here. Oh, and while my fingernails are up this close, I just want to show you guys something. So yesterday morning, I woke up, no, Friday morning, 2 days ago, I woke up and I decided to paint my nails. I have this top coat. It's by the Orly. I don't know if it's just a top coat or if it's a top coat and a base. Sometimes they're 2 in 1. Whatever. I used this as a base. And then I went in with my hot pink nail polish in Sinful Colors. Sinful Colors. And this nail polish is super cheap. You can get it at H-E-B in San Antonio, or surrounding areas. There's an H-E-B. It's a grocery store. You can get them. I've seen these, I believe at CVS. I know for sure Walgreens has this brand, but it is extremely cheap. And I decided to use a base with this because when I put this on by itself, it doesn't last very long. It usually always chips off, or I can maybe get 1 or 2 days use out of it. So I was like, okay, this time I'm going to use a base and hope that it lasts longer. So I used one of these I used a coat of this as a base. I put this on over the top, I let it dry, and then I applied another couple coats. So I put 3 coats of this on all together. Then I used this as a top coat. Well, not even 3 hours later, I was sitting down and something felt funny, and I looked down, a whole chunk of my nail, like literally, the whole entire thing just popped off. It just completely came off. I bet it's still sitting over there because I have to clean my house. But it just fell off and I didn't even do anything. And then over the next, yesterday and today, I am like down to having almost no nail polish on. It's ridiculous. So if you're ever thinking about buying Sinful Colors, don't expect to get along any more than 1 or 2 days use out of it because it ain't gonna happen. Alright, back to my haul. I also got this Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. I usually use Urban Decay eyeshadow base, and I've been really lucky because I was able to stock up on the Urban Decay eyeshadow base. I don't think I've ever paid for one. They've all been given to me as samples. When I go into the store, sometimes like Ulta will be doing their little specials that they have, and they'll be like, oh, if you buy X amount of product, you get like a freebie. Or one time, I don't know if it was like an Urban Decay rep or what it was, but he was there and he was like trying to sell his last little something or other, and he's like, if you buy these 2 items, I'll throw in a couple freebies. And so he gave me some Urban Decay eyeshadow base. So I've been using that. When I bought my Lorac Pro palette, I got a little sample of eyeshadow base. So I've been really lucky, and I love those. But I wanted to just try this here because it's very cheap, and I've heard great things about it. So I'm going to give that a whirl. The foundation that I am using right now by Smashbox, I really like it. I just wanted to try something on the drugstore end, and this honestly is probably the very first time in my adult life that I've purchased a drugstore foundation because I hate having to match my own skin. I would much rather pay a little bit of extra, well, quite a bit of extra money. Who am I kidding? I'd rather pay triple the price to get somebody to match my color for me rather than purchase it, take it home, find out it doesn't match, drive back to the store, exchange it for something different. No, I don't have time for that. So when I went into the store today at Ulta, I was able to just grab the color. I'm in the 2.3 shade in the Smashbox foundation that I use. And so I just grabbed it and I walked over to the CoverGirl section, and this color is Honey Beige, I believe. Oh, this one's Golden Tan. I just held it up to it, and it was it was the best match out of all of the other ones. So hopefully that shade matches up to my skin tone. And then the very last thing that I got is this Essence blush. This blush was only like $2.99 or something. I've never used a color quite like this before. It's, here, look, I have a swatch right here because I was texting my friend and showing her. This is what it looks like. So it's pretty, and it was so cheap, so I was like, let me just give it a try. And then the very last thing that I got is just this EOS hand lotion. My hands are so dry. They're so dry. And at work, we have vendors who come to work and they sell things. and I bought this like all natural organic lotion from this girl about a year ago, and it has an odd scent to it. Like it just smells kind of funny, but I use it because it was $20 and I don't want to throw it out. So the poor people who sit in my area, like, I think that they can probably smell it and they probably think that it smells disgusting, but they don't want to say anything to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just what I would think if I was sitting next to somebody else. I hope they don't think I like the scent. I'm like, no, really, I use it because it's organic and it's good and it does the job. But I have something different so that I don't stink up the area that I'm in at work anymore. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for checking out my haul. If you have tried any of these products and you like them, you don't like them, you know, what are your thoughts on them if you've ever used any of these? Please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.